I guess to start, I mean, just to give you a little overview of where I'm coming from, I've been doing radio since, if you count college radio, 1986. And first time I ever went on the radio at a college station, I was so nervous to talk that every time a song ended and I went to talk, I just kept hitting the next song and did that for about an hour and a half straight before I got up the nerve to talk. And even then, talked for like 10 seconds and felt like I did terrible and moved on. But since that time, I've done sports on everything from sports play-by-play to hosting all-night jazz and blues shows where I played 3-minute records all night long for 7-8 hours straight, to news programs in Chicago, anchoring the news on election night on WBEZ in 2008, to talk shows, to just about any kind of thing you can think of in radio. I've really been fortunate to be able to do it at one time or another. And really, it's all been a blast. There are so many different things that you can do in radio and in TV as well. I don't really have a lot of TV experience other than the fact that I've worked at a couple different co-licensees where there was a radio and television station under the same roof. So I've got a little bit of experience in that, but for the most part it's radio. But that there are so many different things you can do, and that whatever it is you love and you really want to do, go after it full out and do it. And try and go after that one thing, but keep yourself broad-minded and do as many different things as you think you can take on. Because there are a lot of things that are going to pay off for you, and a lot of things you're going to find become really useful to you as you go through a career in broadcasting. I started out as an engineering student, as a civil engineering student at an engineering school, and pretty much failed out really quick my freshman year. It was terrible. I mean, I had a great time. It was a fun place, but I failed out very quickly and found out very quickly that even though when I was in high school I did really well in math and in science classes, but when I got to the college level, it just didn't interest me that much, and I had a hard time really buckling down and studying hard enough in those subjects. And I found that the one class that I liked was this general all-purpose English, writing, humanities class that you had to take as a prerequisite my freshman year, and realized that I had just had the whole thing wrong and turned it around and started going to another school, went to a community college, sampled a lot of classes, and then found very quickly that I was really interested in communications and wound up in broadcasting, and started working at a college radio station. And as soon as I actually got over my fear of talking into a microphone, after that I couldn't get enough of it. No matter what job you are doing within the station, if you can come up with good ideas and then execute them, you're going to become noticed. And that's what happened to this guy. He started coming up with ideas to do different things, and immediately when he started putting together things that he produced, we realized that his production skills were exceptional. I mean, the guy could do great things with sound just in a 30-second promo spot for a program. He could put together things that were beyond what we were already doing. And so he very quickly moved from being this board op that came in and just did a few hours a week to being a part-time employee to becoming a full-time employee and now hosting an afternoon program. You finish studying here, if you're going into broadcasting, just keep in mind that it's going to take a little while maybe to get, I mean, some of you, you might be able to move real fast, but for a lot of you, it's going to take a little while to get up to a point where you're able to fully make a full-time living that is to the standard of living that you want, purely by being involved in broadcasting. It might take a little while. You might have to just prepare yourself that, or maybe have 2 different things working so that you can do what you really love. But again, if it's something you really love, you're going to stick with it and go after it. Well, thanks a lot so much. Thanks for having me.